So yeah, sup, this Elliphant. You watching Info Music? That's a bliss, right?
Hi, welcome to Romania.
Thank you very much.
It's your first time here, right?
Yes?
And do you know something about our country?
No, not so much. And now I've been thinking about it because I know I was gonna go here. But no, I don't know too much about it. I don't think it's I don't think we talk so much about Romania in Sweden. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's up to you to show me what it's all about.
Of course. Now, you were telling me a pretty amazing story right before the interview about your landing here. Can you tell us more?
No, it was just crazy. Like it's the snowstorm came in, and the pilot said that all the other planes went to what did I say? The other city?
Berlin?
No, not Berlin.
Budapest?
Budapest, yeah. All the other planes went to Budapest because they couldn't land because there was too much storm. But he was like, I think we're gonna handle this. And he didn't see anything, and the plane was like this, and the lady next to me, she was just praying to the gods and crying like, oh, like that. And I started crying, and it was really intense. And when we landed, everybody there stand up and like, because it was really, really scary. And then when we came out, we stood for an hour waiting for our bags, but they couldn't get the doors up to get the bags from the airplane because it's too cold, it's freezing. So no clothes now for me. But yeah, they probably send the bags to the hotel already. I hope so.
How do you feel about the success of Music is Life?
I think it's that kind of song. I think it will like bubble for many years. That song. It's a meeting with two cultures in a very harmless, nice, almost naive way. It's the only song I ever sang that wasn't my song. The guy Raz Fraser I'm doing the song with, he came to Sweden to do work with some other artists, and he came down in my studio and he started singing on this song. I want you moving, grooving for life. He started singing it, and we put one of our beats on that, and I just really, really enjoyed it. But we just had one day with him, so then he left, and then we had to work on the song. So it ended up me singing the chorus, which is cool because I never sang anybody else's words before. It was my first time, so that's cool. It's special to me like that because it's so playful. And it's all my other songs are much more depressing, like and serious. But that song is so. It feels like even if you're in Africa or if you're in Asia or South America or in Europe, you will appreciate the energy of that song, and I'm very proud over it like that. And now there's an EP coming, a new one that will be an America release with Mad Decent, and after that there will be one more EP, and after that the album will come. The new album.
I understand. Now you've just had a deal with Sony, right? What are your expectations with this?
No, I don't really want anything to change. I just want it to be a little bit more possible for me to. I just want them to help me. I think that's their mission and that's their goal too. To just help me getting this out there, in the world, and help me economically in situations where I need, and with contacts, and with just a lot of help. I think of course you need help when things go big, and my label was super busy with other stuff, so it was really good actually we did this signing. I'm happy.
Tell us a bit about your trip to India and how it changed you or influenced you.
I think India in itself challenged me a lot and made me a strong person, not only mentally but also physically, because I got sick a lot during those years. But I believe in that kind of evolution, to expose yourself to become stronger in life. I think India itself helped me a lot, but the big thing, and what I think everybody should do for themselves at some point in their life is to leave their identity center. Like here in Romania, everybody knows who you are. Everybody, they have an idea of who you are, and that will reflect on you and your own idea of who you are. You know what I mean? But if you leave that, and if you leave that for a while, if you go away for 6 months, it doesn't matter where you go really. You can go to India, you can go wherever you want, wherever you feel like going. But the point is that you leave your identity and you can experiment with yourself and your spirit. That was my rescue, I think. That was a big turning point in my life, to realize I was much more than my society and my world had put me in. My box wasn't big enough for me, and I realized that when I went out traveling. So I could develop my mind, and sometimes I even pretend I was things I wasn't, you know. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be a doctor when I grow up. Like, and for 2 weeks maybe I went around and I kind of explored that dream, you know. But I was just everything sexually, you know, as a woman, as a human being. All these important, you know, elements were you know, pushed to the limit, and made me, you know, I don't know. It kind of made me, good or bad. It made me, you know, and I think that's my big, you know, if I'm gonna give anybody if I'm gonna give anybody just one, you know, tips to do in life, that's what they should do. Just get the hell out for a while. Just get out of your own world into another.
Now, how would you describe your relationship with nature?
I'm a city girl. I grew up in the city. We didn't have country house and stuff when I was a kid. My mom was really broke, and like we went sometimes to like this governmental thing where all these poor kids went out on the countryside like for a month in the summer and stuff like that. That was like my nature experience growing up. And then at one point we went to Thailand, and we rented a house when I was like 7 years old or something. And I spent a lot of time in the jungle then, and the ocean. That was beautiful. But that's like my mission, you know. What I think I am in control over the city. I'm in control over the human beings. I feel like I'm in balance with that. But nature is my heaven. That's where I'm learning. You know, that's my point. That's my dream, to be close to nature and to be able to help animals and to work with animals and not be scared of animals. I just want to run in the jungle and not be scared, you know. That's my dream. Before I die, I want to do that. But I'm a city girl, so of course I'm scared. It's like, if I see a wild horse in the nature, I'll be running, you know what I mean? And that's my goal, to not run, to try to be in control in nature too. But that's my vision, that's my dream. But I'm still far away from that, you know. I'm still in the cities.
Now, when you travel and when you are on tour, there are a lot of blank moments. How do you deal with them?
What blank moment?
Well, besides being on the stage, when you're on the road and stuff like that, what do you do?
Like, I try to sleep a lot because I'm full on, like so much. You need really, if you're gonna live like I live, you need rest. So I try to sleep. If I'm just in one day in a country, I'm not gonna stress myself to go out there and see all this stuff, because like that's not really what I'm about. I'm more of a feeling person. So no, you know, I don't know. You always find something to do. You got your fucking Facebook. You need to answer mails, you know, and you go and I try to sleep in between these things, because around 7, 8 o'clock, then everything starts running. Then you go out for dinner, and then you do drinks, and then about 10 you're drunk, and then you go up on stage 12, and then afterwards you're so on fire you don't know what to do with yourself, and then you just like have to, you know, you can easily come into a really bad circle if you don't of like alcohol and too much smoking. And, if you don't sleep, you're not gonna make it. You need to sleep. Yeah. I need to sleep. Yeah.
Now, speaking about your style and your music, how did you discover it, and how did you find that you're really good at it and you feel it, that you can express yourself this way, and you didn't choose other genre?
But the thing is, I didn't. That is a little bit Elliphant point is that I didn't choose anything yet. Like I didn't choose a direction in music. I do really, really sensitive pop songs, and I do really hardcore like Rage Against the Machine songs, and I do hip hop songs. I do everything, and that's my mission. That's what I really want to hold on to, because that is a reflection of who I am. I am different every day. I never choose a genre. I was never into any type of music. Like I was, I listened to everything from reggae to hardcore metal rock. I listened to everything, and that's how Elliphant's gonna, reflect to the world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.